Once again playing the Fire Rises because no other good mods actually exist. Yeah, I don't remember it being like this, but for some reason Trump only has one path. Well, if you pick Biden, you have like all of the other 5 paths. I don't know why they designed it this way, but I guess I'll just choose Trump. Wait, is this red text actually supposed to be Trump speaking? Wait, I got this. What? There's just no way we can lose. This thing is clearly rigged. Mike, you should have just pulled a Jefferson, but instead you pulled a Judas. Fine, Mike, I don't need you. I have my own people for this, so we're gonna do it without you. We're gonna win. Because it's totally something he would say too. Is that a direct quote? That's probably a direct quote. Right, of course, because peaceful and patriotic means the death of at least a couple hundred people. I don't know why, but this image just makes me think of the creation of Adam. I don't know why. It just is the same gesture, right? I'm not crazy. Also, wow, American constitutional government. Yeah, that's good. Probably. I don't know. No, wait, does that focus say it? The fire rises? Is that a reference to the hit HOI4 mod? The fire rises? That's so crazy. Not only did I spawn in the Midwest, but my capital is also in the city of Denver. I don't know. It's just I guess this is where we're at. Okay, death to traitor seems a little dramatic. Let's calm down a second. But thank you for the guns. Okay, I just want the record to show they declared war on me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. They started it. He hit me first. Also, yeah, never surrender. Yeah, God bless and all that. Yeah. As you can see, the war effort is going very, very well. If anyone tells you differently, it's communist propaganda. Trust me. Now, I could definitely just go for a military dictatorship, but I think I'm just gonna stay nice and normal, republic, democratic, chill, be a normal person for once. I love how these events always pop up like several months after the fact. Like these are just the worst reporters ever that they take months for like breaking news stories like a freaking civil war in the United States. I don't know what it means to be the Mike Tyson of Twitter, but it gives the best bonuses, so I guess it's the best option. I love how they made whether or not Trump is wearing the MAGA hat into a major event. It's like a nation-changing decision, whether he wears it or not. Folks, what could I do with myself? I'm just far too kind. Didn't even oust my own party from the government. Seriously, I love the implications that we just like lock the door so that he can't come back. He's just knocking on the door, poor guy. I'm not sure why I don't have the decision for JD Vance here, but I guess I'll just go Brian Donalds because he seems like he's the best one. I'm not sure if I missed an event or something, but I apparently have divisions spawning in West Virginia. I'll just make them run around and oh, never mind. They're just immediately dying to yeah, no, that's fair. Well, siding with the techies purely for profits and research does sound pretty appealing. I think I will just go with the workers because factory output and reasons. I don't know. I love how Elon just randomly joining the government can just give me enough money to run the entire war economy for several months. Like this seems right. The war has not necessarily developed in our favor, so I'm just gonna hide behind this river line and hope for the best. Apparently, a portrait can affect the entire nation's ability to do different things, and clearly, I'm the most macho president ever, even though I literally just retreated to hide behind a river. Well, I'm probably just gonna sit here and wait for the AI to bleed away all of its manpower and equipment, and then I'll decide to push later. But for now, I'll just sit here behind the river. It's pretty easy. I don't know why the AI tries to push with a disadvantage, but they've taken about 1 million casualties now, so I can push pretty easily now that there's no manpower in their divisions. They're also now at war with the Patriot Front and whatever's going on in Michigan, so it's going to be even easier now. Well, I was just going to rush down Washington, but I guess now I'm at war with the Patriot Front in Michigan, but that's probably fine. It's just Michigan. What are they going to do? All right, that's the Union down. So now we just need to focus on is that Biden? Why is that on a door? Wait, that's a car handle. Wait, what was I talking about? Yeah, so Michigan has pulled the pro gamer AI move of walking across a strait that I didn't know existed and is now just running into Minnesota, but I'll probably just ignore it. Now the Patriot Front is doing the exact same thing into Virginia. Gotta love this game. He will not divide us. Is that a reference to Shia LaBeouf and his He Will Not Divide Us movement? I have no idea who this is, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be outraged or not. Alright, that's the Patriot Front down. Now I can focus on more important things like making a whole bunch of money and building a crap ton of planes. Apparently, Trump just nicknamed RFK Bobby. I had no idea that was a thing. Nothing says democracy like forcing people to align with your political views. That seems pretty overpowered. He gives initiative, stability, and compliance growth speed. Wow, the Republicans nominated Trump as the presidential nominee. That's so crazy. Who could have seen this coming? Yeah, I don't even know. I'm surprised anymore with these events. It's just another thing. Just normal casual racism versus ranked racism happening in the South right now. Okay, so the American People's Liberation Army has just declared war on me, but they were already at war with Texas, so now they just have no divisions whatsoever on my border. The AI is truly just a genius tactician. Yeah, so it turns out that running into empty territory is actually pretty easy, and now the Civil War is practically just over. The Civil War is already kind of over, but yeah, sure, save America. So it turns out that I could have just gotten Texas this entire time by simply asking nicely, so they're in my faction now, which is pretty cool. Is it just me, or is this just an exact copy-paste of the first Civil War? Like, Texas has a little bit more autonomy than the rest of the states, and then we have like the Confederates in the South. Like this is the exact same thing, right? I'm not crazy. So I just press the reunify button now, and then that's it, right? Is that Oh no, there is new focuses. That's pretty cool. The name of this achievement is literally just name of the game. It rose. Honestly, peak achievement. Couldn't get better than that. Sorry to keep you waiting. We were just, like killing each other and like causing millions of casualties in the most deadly civil war to ever exist. But never mind all that. Back to business. I don't have audio for it, but I want you to know that it is absolutely blasting YMCA into my ears right now. Yeah, I'm gonna need another bailout from Elon. I gotta say, I've played through this mod like at least a couple dozen times. I have never once seen NATO actually win the first European war. I have absolutely no idea who Ron is, but he is apparently now the president. I won't question it. I have never seen this man before in my life, but his only trait is the smiling serpent, which is more than a little bit concerning. So realistically, how is Russia supposed to actually win this war? Like, look at how many people they're at war with, and they lost the first war already? Like, do they just have insane buffs and spawn-ins? Otherwise, they're just gonna die immediately, right? While the rest of the world is fighting, I'm just gonna, like, sneak into the rest of North America, and hopefully no one will notice, and then I'll probably just call it a day there, because I really don't want to have to naval invade several great powers, because that sounds pretty terrible. All right, there we go. That's North America as Trump's America, and there's still a war going on in Europe. That's pretty cool. Here's some big numbers. That's pretty cool too, right? I don't know. We're still running a surplus even though we have like 75% inflation and practically giving out universal wages while on low taxes. Anyways, I'm probably gonna leave now. Subscribe or something. That sounds right.